First at 4, billions of dollars, thousands of jobs. Ford Motor Company mapping out some really big plans that will have an impact right here in Metro Detroit. We're also tracking the ballot battle for candidates like former Detroit Police Chief James Craig, who wants to be Michigan's next governor. We will tell you where things stand today. And here's Paul.
Hey, Karen, as expected, turned into a really nice day out there, but now we need to extend this all the way into Sunday. We have something happening here in town this weekend, so I'll have that complete forecast, which does include more sunshine coming up.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, Ford Motor Company unveils a big investment that will create thousands of new jobs all across 3 states. The $3.7 billion will help expand production of both electric and internal combustion vehicles. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom. And Kim, a big chunk of that money is coming right here to southeastern Michigan.
It is. Karen, good afternoon. This is being called one of the largest investments from any automaker in recent memory. Today's announcement brings the automaker's total investment in Michigan since 2016 to $10 billion and more than 10,000 jobs created. $2 billion will help Ford and the UAW create an estimated 3,200 union jobs. The bulk of the money is going to increase production of the electric F-150 at Dearborn's River Rouge plant. Ford wants to produce 150,000 trucks a year. The money is also going to the Maverick assembly plant in Wayne, where a new Ranger pickup will be produced, and the Flat Rock assembly plant for the new Mustang Coupe, plus a new customer service division in Monroe that will create 600 union jobs, with operations set to begin there in the year 2024. Ford officials at the Mackinac Policy Conference today say Michigan is a big part of Ford's future.
I say we because, again, this is a joint effort. Our commitment to our future requires the partnership that you see before you here. Michigan is our own home state, always has been. From Michigan, we will chart the course of transforming transportation, and our announcement today is one big step along that course.
More factory jobs will also be created in Missouri and Ohio. Ford also plans to convert 3,000 temporary UAW Ford workers to full-time. The automaker is investing $50 billion in electrification through 2026 and eyeing annual production of more than 2 million EVs globally by then as well. Karen, a lot going on there today.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of great news. We'll send it back to you.
Great local economy news. We appreciate it. Thanks, Kim.
Sure.
All right, expect more coverage of the Ford announcement later tonight at 5. We are in Flat Rock to talk about what new jobs mean to a town that's really been hit hard by the plant closure during the pandemic. Then at 6, the battle between Ford and GM to take the lead when it comes to electric vehicles. One expert talks about where it's all headed. Time is running out for 4 Republicans who want to run for governor but haven't been able to get on the ballot. The Court of Claims has rejected the appeal of former Detroit Police Chief James Craig. He says he'll appeal. 5 candidates were rejected because of fraudulent signatures on nominating petitions. 1 dropped out. This week, the Michigan Appeals Court rejected appeals from Michael Markey and Perry Johnson. Johnson has appealed to the state Supreme Court. Donna Bradenberg also filed with the High Court, but the deadline to finalize the ballots is tomorrow. We also have a Local 4 update on a kidnapping case out of St. Clair County. The apparent victim is now safe. The sheriff's office says 55-year-old Carol Durand was taken yesterday from a home in East China Township. They say her estranged husband, Gabriel Wagner, assaulted another man before assaulting and kidnapping her. Durand and Wagner were found at a hotel in Findlay, Ohio, just south of Toledo. She was released at about 9 o'clock last night. Wagner surrendered an hour later. He remains in custody this afternoon. All right, let's shift gears towards our first forecast. Definitely more comfortable outside than it was earlier this week. Meteorologist Paul Gross is tracking some sunshine and some 70s.
Absolutely. Take a look. We'll start with 4-zone weather here. Now, in the city of Detroit, we're at 76 degrees, not far from the warm spot in Taylor at 78. You can see 75 here over in Livonia, 72 in Canton. But you can see 69 in Mount Clemens, a little influence here off of Lake St. Clair, 67 in Grosse Ile, a little influence there off of Lake Erie. Down in our south zone, it's mostly low 70s here across the zone. You see Dundee over to Deerfield, 73 at Monroe, not getting an influence here from Lake Erie. And then you get into our west zone, 72 in Whitmore Lake, 72 over in Milford, 72 in Ann Arbor. hotter in our north zone. Now you see the influence of Lake Huron, 66 right now in Deckerville, and some of that cool air has extended inland a bit. You can see 68 at Emmett, but basically, we're looking at temperatures across the area averaging low to mid 70s, and through the evening dropping through the 60s with mostly clear skies. There'll be a few clouds here and there. Nice, quiet, pleasant evening in store. But we have more sunshine in the forecast here, and we'll talk about that in just a few.
President Joe Biden is getting ready to speak to Americans about mass shootings and gun reform in just a few hours. We are told he will press Congress to pass some, quote, common sense gun laws. That presidential address is scheduled for 7:30 tonight. We're planning to bring it to you live on Local 4 and clickondetroit.com. The president will also speak about 24 hours after a mass shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Police now say a man who blamed his surgeon for continuing back pain after a back operation bought an AR-style rifle yesterday and then opened fire at a medical office just hours later. The gunman killed the physician along with 3 others before turning the gun on himself. Investigators say the gunman had a letter with him that said he would kill the doctor and anyone who got in his way. Right now, police believe he legally bought 2 guns in the past 4 days. We've got breaking news from the Biden administration. It says children under 5 may be able to get their first COVID-19 vaccines as soon as June 21st. The government wants to be ready if federal regulators authorize the shots for very young children. The FDA's outside panel will meet on June 14th and 15th to decide on authorization. The city of Detroit touting a program that offers refugees just arrived in the U.S. a chance to start living the American dream. Supporters of the program call it a win-win situation. This afternoon, the city talked about how the program works and the results they're seeing. Paula.
Hey there. Yeah, so the city of Detroit is really touting a couple of things. So they wanted to show off one of their new electric buses, clean, quiet, the future of really mass transit, but also part of this future of mass transit is also this partnership to really make displaced Afghans find their place in the city of Detroit. It has been almost a year since the U.S. government pulled out of Afghanistan after 20 years there. The chaos for Afghan citizens made worldwide news. But 10 months later, for the people like Ahmed, who worked as security for the U.S. government, whose life was under threat when he faced a near literal hell to escape with his wife and 3 sons, those days are still a part of him.
My brother and my mother and my sister, they are in Afghanistan right now, and I'm so worried about them.
Today, he and his immediate family are safe, and he has started life anew in Michigan, and Detroit is helping him. Along with 27 other Afghans with special protected status who did their part for our country in their country, Detroit has found work for them. This team, Coach Services for DDOT, making a bit more than minimum wage and making life better for everyone in mass transit.
This is my first job, and I came to the U.S. and it was so wonderful for me.
The city's fleet has nearly 300 buses. Of them, 200 need to be cleaned daily. There were job openings. No one was applying.
You know, the pandemic wreaked havoc on us on various positions. So we are hiring for bus operators, superintendents, mechanics, the list goes on and on. Coach service attendants are needed, and we were very low in that area. It was hard to hire.
Across town are Salah, who literally wrote a book on quality control in Afghanistan, is now working in his field and happy that it turns out the land of opportunity really is.
Basically, I'm a civil engineer. I have 27 years of experience. In Afghanistan also I worked in this field as well.
These are jobs that can help families start new. And for an industry starving for employees, these faithful Afghans, now Michiganders, are rebuilding and grateful for the opportunity.
This is an incredible opportunity, not for them, but for us here at DDOT. You know, the opportunity to give people a chance to let people see this and say, wow, they really are hiring. Maybe I should get down there and apply.
Yeah, you know, the gentleman in that story happened to be part of this special program for displaced Afghans, but the shingle is out for the entire city. They are hiring. Basically, if you want a job, you can probably get a job in the city of Detroit. The shingle is up, Karen.
Some great news, obviously a first step and hopefully many other steps in their economic freedom. We appreciate it. Thank you, Paula.